Yeah, one thing I would say for sure is just getting the reps up. I mean, at first it's gonna be like me and JP have done before. It's gonna be like take some time getting used to, but just like anything, the more that you do it, the more that you'll get in.
Yeah, it's a complete game changer. Like the way that players can rotate in this game, like they can get to things pretty. Someone could be standing next to you and being able to have that no dip, like will essentially make every shot.
All right, so how often do you guys hop on and play 2K together?
We're probably on 2K a couple times a week. It's just really getting on the same schedule since we're on 2 different time zones.
Sure.
But I mean, every time we play, I mean, it's fun because the ball's moving. Yeah, and it's good vibes. It's not just one person who's getting up all the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Chet Holmgren out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And for Charlotte, we've got Rivers, Tyler Hero out there with ball. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Now that they're up 3 games to none in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout teams?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
On that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
You see the
Finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ball, nice pass, right into the rack, perfectly for the layup.
Well, the size LaMelo Ball brings to his position helps him finish on the interior, even against tough coverage. Wow.
Mitchell's shot is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Back the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high and stuff the alley-oop.
LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy is so gifted setting up his teammates.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Drills the three-pointer. And 11 points for the chosen one.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Beyond the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I caught up with Frank Vogel. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Salon. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell with the steal. And stolen by Miller. Inside, Rivers. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession for the Thunder. Bull. He's jacked in for Tamani Kamara. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Mitchell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Pass to Salon. Miller outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done. Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Kings check in for Williams.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the pin.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Murray. Here's Brady. Back to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt.
McNeely's checked in for the Hornets. Group in here for the Thunder. Tamani Kamara, he's jacked in for Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for King. SGA's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Topic. The Thunder lead by 20. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Tamani Kamara is out there with Bull. And it's Mitchell at the point guard.
For 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's good.
The last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Puts up a deep 3. And Ball pulls it down.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
From deep 3-point to down it goes! Wow. Down it
There
goes!
is answer!
Nice.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And yes, it's good. And that's 36 points for the chosen one.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Over to the left wing. Back to Rivers. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From past the arc, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Ball. He's got 12. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Buries it from 3-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Salon. They need this. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jacks up a 3. And again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the officials with a backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Thunder making a change here. Kings checked in. There's Ball with the 3. And it's King with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 54 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Will it go? Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Charlotte making a switch here. McNeely's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Topic Coach is checked in for SGA. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Pass to Brady. It's good. The assist that time from ball.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Mitchell's shot is...
Mitchell. That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Hornets 31, Oklahoma City 78. Mitchell for three. Mitchell. Hornets foul. Cup-burner. First personal foul. A.J. Mitchell. 3 points. Mitchell. Winner. A.J. Mitchell for three. Mitchell. 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 A.J. Mitchell for 3. Oklahoma City foul. Mitchell, second.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Mitchell is out there with Wallace. Then it's King. Then it's Bull. And it's Ball in at the power forward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
That one goes. Count it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Ball sends it back.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Barrett, wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Tamani Kamara, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Rivers against King. Pass to James. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication. And now he's able to make a pay.
For 3, Mitchell. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And that one drops for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here.
Now in for Charlotte, Brady.
There's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 32 points.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
For 3, Mitchell. The Hornets pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Salon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
2 minutes remaining.
And here is Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Ball. The Thunder with another miss. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And he drives in. Here's Brady. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense. GA really taking it to the opposition.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Brady.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the final.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Mitchell. That's good from 17 feet away.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your Hornets.
First free throw is good.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job of staying focused on the task at hand.
There's Ball with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 39.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
That's the end of the game. We want to thank everyone who came out for tonight's game. Please.
And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
And you talk about a defining moment. This is it. They have played so well together. They deserve every ounce of this NBA championship moment.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.